Sorry?
How is the weather there?
That's really great. It's gray.
We have snow everywhere here in Ohio.
In Ohio, okay. I mean, we're in Switzerland, there is snow, but not here. We're not high enough. Wait, Ryan can't go. I'm just gonna call it. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, hey.
So
Hey,
I wanted to thank you guys for taking time to speak with me today.
no problem.
Pleasure. Thanks to you.
I wanted to ask about the creative process for an escape for the guilt. I wanted
Yes.
to ask how long did it take to put the material together?
Well, actually, it took really quite some time because the project was born in 2020. That's when I started working on the first songs. And when I did the first demos, Nippo, well, I sent them to Nippo. Nippo is a really long friend of mine, and we do everything in music quite together. So he sends me some demo of him that he made, and they fit well together. So I worked everything together to make an album. And the album was done in finished composing, writing everything in 2022, I guess. And that's when I asked Ryan to if we wanted to sing, and he accepted. I'm really glad that he did. And then it was just a matter of mixing, mastering, looking for a label, taking the time to match for everyone. So it's been yeah 4 years. I mean,
Wow.
that's quite a lot.
And Self-Made Doom is my favorite track on the album. I wanted to ask if you could speak on that song.
Well, that's my favorite too, actually. And the intro, I wrote that when I bought an acoustic guitar because I play classical guitar since really long time, but I didn't had an acoustic guitar. So when I bought this acoustic guitar, I played around with it and I found something cool. I recorded that, and then I developed the idea, and that's when the first part of this song was born. That just because I was happy to have a new guitar and to play with it. And really, it's my favorite song too. It's really like the whole journey could be
Mhm.
just an EP, just by itself. So yeah, the other parts took quite some time to find because I take some really sometimes to find ideas and to having them sound how I want. It's quite long, and the outro actually was a really old stuff that I did. I did like a black metal, typical black metal song when I was, I think, 15, and
Wow.
I really liked the intro of that song, so I used that to be the outro of a Self-Made Doom. So yeah,
And Weeping World is another one of my favorite tracks. I wanted to ask if you could speak on it as well.
yes, of course. Weeping World is one of the songs that actually Nippo composed. He gave me the demo of all the riff, all the structure, everything. It was a song from Nippo. And I played along with it. I modified some stuff, but really the ideas are from him. So I don't have a lot of credit on this one, I guess. But really, I really like it too. I really like the vocal on it. It's really a
Thank
big
you.
part of the song, I think. Like when everything is clean, but there are these vocal like are really aggressive and desperate. It's really great.
And actually, before recording that song, I didn't even knew that I was able to do some, yeah, desperation screams like this. I was just recording with David this song, and when this part arrived, was like, yeah, I just feel I want to, yeah, just scream without any techniques. Let's try it, and it was cool. So we kept the idea.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask as well if you could speak on the album artwork and the artist that was involved.
Yes. The artwork is, there are some people that don't like it, but I personally really like it. It's done by Mark Erskine. I don't know where he's from, to be honest, but I followed this guy on Instagram since a long time. I really like what he do. Like this digital painting style, I really like that. So I contacted him. I had already the idea of a dead tree and so on. So I give him the idea, the proposal, and his price are really fair. He works really quick. We were in contact all the time. It was really a pleasure working with him. And yeah, the artwork, it really depicts the concept of the album, I think. Like it's a dead tree, everything is dead, everything is still silent. And that's actually the idea of this album too.
Sure. I wanted to ask you, how did the band become a reality? Could you take me back to the beginning?
Yes. Well, beginning, I was all alone, to be honest. I did pretty much everything alone after Nippo gave me his demos. I worked on them all alone. And I wrote the lyrics alone too. I gave them to Nippo because he's really better at English than I am. So he can correct stuff and make the phrases sounds great with what I wanted to say. So then I recorded vocal myself actually on the demo. And I thought, yeah, okay, it's not bad, but it's not great. So I asked Ryan to be part of it, and if he didn't accept to do that, I think it would be my voice on it, but it really wouldn't be that good. So yeah, so pretty much the band was myself alone for a really long time before Ryan came in.
And what's the next step for the band? Will you tour?
Not right now, no, because we don't have a lineup, a full lineup. We are just three, so it's not doable at the moment. And we also have other bands that do concerts, so we can have everything. And it would be quite expensive too to have all the gears to be able to tour. So it's not a plan for right now, but I hope later, yes. But right now, I'm already working on the second album, composing the second album. And with two albums, maybe we can then make concert and so on.
I wanted to ask you each as well, if you could speak on your musical development. At what age did you guys begin?
Ryan, go first.
Okay. For me, I started to really play music in some bands when I was like 16 years old. I first started with the bass. So yeah, I was at the same time in a band and at the same time just trying to play the bass. I didn't take any courses to learn music. I was always by myself with YouTube tutorials and just the guys in the bands I played in to learn. And then secondly, I took the vocal parts for a death metal band. I was in when I was 18 years old, and at the same time, I really wanted to play the guitar as well. So yeah, right now I just play bass, guitar, and vocals in some local bands, and so yeah.
And as for me, I started with classical guitar when I was 8, I guess, when I was a kid. And that's later when I get into metal music that I decided to buy an electric guitar and an amp. to actually do some metal. And my father is a drummer in hard rock bands for pretty much all his life. So I had a fit in this kind of music really soon. And yeah, I'm mainly a guitarist, but I joined when I was 19, I guess, a local band called Path of Desolation. I still playing it now, but I joined at bass at first because they needed a bassist. So I was okay, let's play bass. And then the guitarist left, so I took the guitarist part. And now I'm really only guitarist, I guess. I don't play the other thing. I play bass when I need to record it, but otherwise I just play guitars in local bands too.
I also wanted to ask you, what's the best way to get a physical copy of the album or any merchandise that you have?
Right now it's on Bandcamp. You can go on Bandcamp and see the CDs are already available. Vinyl you can order them, but they are not in stock yet. But next week they should be. So it's on Bandcamp. Yeah.
And lastly, I wanted to ask you if you guys could give a message to your fans, what would that message be?
That's a hard one. I guess first, thank you, because since the album was released, we really received a lot of positive feedback, a lot of reviews, a lot of stuff that were really encouraging, and I'm really glad that people liked it, and because I really like it too. So I'm really glad people are on the same page as me, and it encouraged me to do more. So yeah, really thank you.
I wanted
Same for me. Thanks to everyone who liked the music, and yeah, don't have anything to say more.
I wanted to thank you guys for taking time to speak with me.
Pleasure.
I enjoyed that album from top to bottom. As soon as I heard it, I wanted to speak with you because it really resonated with me.
Really, thank you. Thank you for taking time to speak with us.
Thank you, my friends, and you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Yep, you as well.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.